All right, hey, I'm Austin. This is Tyler. This is Lucas, and part 3 of our Doctor Who season 1 special, whatever you want to call it.
Episodes
Yeah.
11, 12, and 13.
Yeah, I just want to give another. I think I said this before, but I really like when he talks anything about the time war or his past.
Yeah,
It's really good.
I like those parts.
Like, it just turns into like. Another thing I really like was like I don't know if you ever. I don't know if it's music, but like when the woman like singing in the background or whatever. When it goes like ooh or whatever.
Which part?
It does it in a lot of episodes.
Yeah, kind of.
I don't know if you remember that. Like, other sometimes it says woman vocalizing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what is
I
it, like, in
remember
the
that.
background? Like, I don't know. Anyways, alright, episode 11. What'd you think?
What was the name of this episode?
Boomtown? What was the Celine? Comes
Oh,
back?
yeah.
Mention a little bit of Bad Wolf.
Again.
Yeah. I think that was my favorite part. Because he's like, oh, nah, just a coincidence. He's like, we've seen this in every episode. We've seen it in episode 1, episode 2, episode 3. He's like, nah, just a coincidence.
It's every place we've went.
Yeah, it's every place we've went. It's like it's following me.
My favorite part is when he's having dinner with the last Celine.
I love that part too. That's another favorite.
He's like, did you know,
yeah.
as a desperation, us female Celine can shoot poisonous darts out of fingers? He's like, psh. He goes, yes, I do. He comes close. Did you know we can also exhale poison from our lung? Ah, yeah.
I know.
And then the electric bracelets they had.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
My least favorite now would be I don't really know. Go to you first. I know you really didn't like Mickey in that episode. You said
Mickey, yeah, he was kind of a baby. And
I can understand. I can understand where it's coming from.
my least favorite episode or part of this was I'm not sure.
What the hell's that?
You got mud on your shoes trying when you stepped out of his van.
Oh, okay. Anyways,
I'm trying to think. It's
really hard to. I mean, it wasn't really that good of an. I mean, it was a good episode, but it wasn't like anything special. But I really can't remember.
what was that part? I forgot the part I was thinking about. Yeah, like Austin said, the whole part with Mickey, and he was like crying and a little bit.
I mean, I was fine with that. I mean, I wasn't like, oh, like
I understand
that was
where
good or anything. But I mean,
I can understand where he's coming back
I
from,
didn't have a
but
problem with it.
I had a little problem with it. They were just like made him a little too whiny, crying a little bit. And and at the end where he disappears, he's looking at her. She's like, just runs out the direction.
Before I forget, this is kind of next episode, but not next episode. I mean season 2. But oh shit, forgot. Hold on. God damn. I think it was something about Mickey.
A little awkward Lucas just like sitting there enjoying us because he wanted to be on camera.
I don't know. Might think of it later.
If you guys didn't know, there's another 4 feet of fat on the other side of that screen. JK, but it's kind of true. Anyway,
least favorite. I'm sorry, guys. I can't
name one in this.
I really can't think of.
The cracking on the ground.
I didn't have a problem with that.
It didn't look real at all. It looked like it was just painted.
I kind of liked how they had to refuel.
Yeah, they gave them a little thing.
Little
more authentication to the episode. What about that?
Oh, wait, hold on. We're not really talking about one favorite. We're just talking about kind of like what we liked and what we didn't like. I liked the explanation for the TARDIS box. Why it's a police box?
Oh, yeah.
Is why it's not changed.
One thing I don't really understand is the entire. I understand it, but the inside of the TARDIS.
Oh.
They only show like from 2 or 3 different angles, and they say how like.
Well, they're not gonna. That's kind of like you can't show it. It's impossible to show it.
How big it actually is, because you said some other stuff in season 2 and other episodes.
Season 5.
The swimming pool.
I thought you were talking about inside the TARDIS, like the heart of the TARDIS.
No.
When you first started talking about it.
Oh no, I like that.
I like
That's
that.
pretty cool.
I like that idea. Like the TARDIS
It
is
really
alive.
plays in episode 13.
The TARDIS is alive and stuff. And later on, whew, holy fuck.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm not talking about later on. I'm talking about later on.
Oh, really?
Like, I'm like, what? You can't do that. But I was like, oh,
All right. So, what was your
feel
favorite
you.
part? Your least favorite part?
Like I said, I can't. Something I didn't like. I didn't really care again for the Slitheen monster.
Yeah, because it's
Like that whole scene with that other girl and her changing. I didn't
yeah.
really like.
Forgot, but yeah, but that was.
I mean, it played out later, but
I kind of liked that part a little bit because she started showing a little sympathy for it.
yeah, I mean, it played out later a little bit. But
Yeah.
and
All
kind
right.
of, and hold on, another thing I liked was kind of the doctor dilemma of like sending her to her death.
Yeah, that was kind of dramatic, and she was trying to get away and stuff.
But after the ending, I don't give a shit. She can go die. I mean, she's trying to kill Rose.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that part too.
Well, I mean, I don't know if she's intentional. I mean, she was going to kill her. Jack didn't give her the extrapolator. I'm about to say the vortex manipulator, but
Okay, episode 12 and 13, the final two-parter, the final two episodes of this season 1 of The Doctor. These two episodes, they finally address the bad wolf issue, which I kind of liked, and I kind of liked the explanation they gave. I feel like they could add a little bit more to it, but
I think this isn't about that. But sorry, I get off topic. I want to keep it going. In Britain. In Britain, I feel like the reason why it's a lot more popular is maybe because they get a lot more of the references. Because they say a lot of things where I'm like, because I remember episode 3 where she's like, I can't believe you just said that. And I didn't know why.
What'd she say?
I forget what he said, but she's like, oh, I can't believe you just said that and was laughing.
Oh, it was some weird word that I had no idea what it meant.
Or like, I can't believe...
Abundance or whatever.
No, I think it's about medium.
Oh, it was like something like that.
Yeah.
It was like, you're medium.
No, he's like, I love a happy medium. Or something like that. And I don't know, something like that. And she's like, I can't believe you just said that. And I'm like, it's probably some... And they do that a lot, kind of like mention them. And like, even episode 12, like the game shows. They're all British game shows. So it's kind of harder to relate to.
Well, some of them weren't. Big Brother's American.
They have a American version. But I think it came out in Britain. But yeah.
But, like I said, one of my favorite parts, how they addressed the bad wolf issue, and I think how they made the Daleks return.
Yeah.
With an army, that was pretty good. I liked how they did that.
I kind of feel like they got defeated kind of weakly, but at the same time, I don't.
It was epic.
I know, at the same time, I'm like, but I mean, it was...
Yeah. If you don't know how they got defeated, it was Rose, the Doctor sent her back to her...
Rose / the Bad Wolf.
Yeah, she was the bad wolf. She placed that across the universe. And I'm going to explain that in a minute. But, she sends her back. The Doctor sends her back, and they're trying to get back, and she looks into the teleporter of the TARDIS.
The heart. It's alive.
And it gives her all these powers, and she sees everything the Doctor sees all the time. And when she goes back, they're trying to shoot, and she stops it, and then she turns every Dalek into dust. She vaporizes them all. Then the Doctor sucks out all the...
Well, she brings back Jack.
She breaks Jack, come back alive. She's like a control... It's like day and night, life and death. I can control her or whatever. I like that whole part. Just like, most of that episode was my favorite part. Those 2 episodes. I like that whole 2-parter.
You thought Rose died in episode 11. Or 12.
I did.
She got vaporized.
I was
thinking
like,
that time you actually saw it. And it was like, oh shit. No, and the Doctor was just like, I don't remember like that whole scene right before they escaped from prison or whatever.
He was just like,
like dead inside, like life gone, whatever. And I remember Jack screaming in the background like with the gun, what have you done? And I was just like, oh shit, what have you done?
That was just like,
I remember not
there.
I remember thinking, oh god, no. But And then like when they break out, they're like, "Let's do it." And there was some actual like not action, but it was some actual like hand-to-hand combat for a second.
I know.
You were I saw your
One
face.
part I
like,
forgot. One part of the first episode. I just remember that.
What?
I was gonna say the gun part of the mannequins.
Yeah,
Where'd the gun? Where'd the mannequins get the gun?
And I don't know.
Why the
They
plastic
don't really
so-
do this later on, but in a lot of shows and stuff, the time it takes for one character to save another character, kind of. Like Rose's mom was about to be shot, like they're aiming at her, and then it cuts to Rose doing something to save her mom, and it takes her 30 seconds to do it. They would have easily shot because they killed everybody else in like 2 seconds. I mean, Clive died. This episode, I like Clive.
Hey.
What?
We're back at the first episode.
Okay. I don't want to make this 4 parts.
We should though, because we still have to explain.
We gotta do our prediction video for the next episode too,
and explain our overall opinions of the season.
Yeah. All right.
But other things I liked in this episode were just everything. The episodes were really good. I didn't like anything. I liked all of it. There was one part I didn't get where the people were shooting and and the bullets were just going right through. It was like just vanishing out of nowhere. I didn't even know what happened.
Oh yeah. I was
They have a
wondering.
shield.
I was wondering if they were teleporting or.
It just like vanished.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were teleporting somewhere else or.
Probably. What was I gonna say?
What was your favorite parts of this episode?
Oh, I just had. A part that you said like they were really good both were. I thought the beginning of the 12th episode was a little confusing.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that was my least favorite.
But I think it was supposed. I think it's supposed to be confusing. And I thought it was a little bit boring, to be honest.
The first part of the first...
Maybe like the first 10, 15, maybe even 20 minutes for the first time. But you need that to get it going. It's like any movie. It's like a movie. Two Brothers are pretty much movies.
They kind of...
So like if you add up 45 plus 45, that's pretty much like...
90. Not a normal movie. About an hour and a half movie right there.
Yeah, I know. So, I mean...
But yeah, that whole beginning part was a little confusing. They kind of explained it, but not... They didn't spend too much time explaining why and how that happened. Another part I didn't like, how he kept on saying the General Darlak, the biggest and the leader of them, kept on saying he was a god. Because he was by himself in solitude for centuries. And he kept on saying he's an immortal and he's a god, so no one... It was...
And Rose is just like... I love when... one of my favorite... Rose, when the Dalek shoots her, she's just like...
Shh. I said that.
I was like, oh, yes.
And she's just like... Shh, and it just like vanishes. It was awesome.
Yeah.
They could have made the doctor died a little more dramatic for me. Like I said in our...
It wasn't bad, though, was it?
It wasn't bad. I liked it, but they could have made it a little more dramatic, in my opinion.
And that brings us to the next doctor. No, hold on. I want to... We'll get to you in a second. I want to... we're going to talk about our overall opinions of the season.
So
we'll just do that in the next part. We'll
make a 4-parter.
Yeah, we'll just talk. We'll talk about like more like after the fact stuff.
Yeah.
Like overall, okay.
All right. Adios. Like, subscribe. Stay tuned for the 4th part.
Hang on, Tyler.